Welcome to another live broadcast from here in the cafe of Clifton Market in the heart of Clifton, one of Cincinnati's 53 neighborhoods. We broadcast for an hour and a half every day when possible and go through all the news that's in Clifton, whether it be what music venues are playing or restaurant menus or new events in the Arts Center or development in the area. So we look forward to always have a chair here for you to come by and sit down and be interviewed. Probably the top news of the day is I got the recap from the Clifton Business and Professional Association meeting yesterday. It's a group that meets every third Monday in the basement of U.S. Bank. And here's the recap. We met with UC Student Marketing and Public Relations Group and discussed what Clifton Business and Professional Association might do to promote businesses in the area and bring more people to Clifton. They will be working with us through mid-December. Well, certainly need to get them on board Clifton Market. Now this is the CBDNU update. Well, they're presenting in October for 4,600 for Clifton Fest. So I haven't really found out what that stands for, but we'll get to the bottom of it soon enough. A treasurer's report. No report given. There was discussion was had about the operating agreement for Clifton Community and LLC. And this is attached, so I'm failed. I didn't print out the attachment on it. Nominations committee is preparing for the 2019 election to be held in January. Please let us know if you're interested in running. The elections for Clifton Town Meeting is in December, so in January they vote for the Clifton Business and Professional Association. We went through the officer responsibilities and duties according to the bylaws. A president whose duty it shall be to preside at the meetings of the association in all matters as the executive head thereof. Vice president whose duty it shall be to assist the president in any and all matters and to act in lieu of the president in his or her absence. Secretary whose duty shall be to keep full and accurate records of all transactions of the association and minutes of all meetings. Copies of the minutes shall be distributed to each individual member. The treasurer, who shall be the custodian of the funds of the association, and who shall keep records of all transactions, and of all which records shall be the sole property of the association, and open to inspection at all reasonable times by any active member thereof. The treasurer shall give a full financial report at each regular scheduled meeting. And there was a link to our bylaws, so that was all. And thank you very much, Anna Ferguson of World Peace Yoga. And her salutation is Loka Samastas Shikino Lavunto. It means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute to a more unified existence. So thank you, Anna, for that. That's the top of the news going on now. Now we're going to go into the lineup for events in the near future. We have this Thursday, September 20th, is the CANS PTO meeting. It's every third Thursday. Now, I'm going to search the CANS and see if I can get the time of that meeting. I'm sorry I didn't have that already, but we're going to go to CANS Cincinnati Public School. Let's see if we can just do that. Cans CPS. CPS records. Oh, here, information sessions scheduled for the new school going into, and the last date was July 3rd, so that's not good. Just trying to find out when the when the PTO meeting is. You'd think it'd be easy. Volunteers makes chance. Nothing. Let's go to upcoming events. Maybe we can find out. September 20th, a policy committee meeting. Thursday, September 20th at 11:30 a.m. Now, gee, I guess that's not really for cans. Oh, gee. Oh, boy. Well, let's try another tack here. Let's get to the bottom of this. I can go to... I can always go straight to the go-to place for Clifton, cliftoncommunity.org. That's the website of Clifton Town Meeting, and they always have a great lineup of everything Clifton, so we should be able to pull that up soon. Later in the program, we're going to go to the specialty beer website where it shows all the beers, the special beers that only Clifton Market carries. So, let's go to meeting. Let's go to calendar. Hopefully this will be, I hate those little pop-ups that you don't ever get to click on them, go somewhere else. Let's go to calendar and keep your fingers crossed. Clifton Area Neighborhood School. Okay, great. Oh, gee, can't even find it then. Oh, boy, really doesn't make it very good. I know that everybody tries hard. Clifton Area Neighborhood School. CansElementary.org events. Okay, I think we've got it. Contact the CANS webmaster. Oh boy. Okay, here we are. Let's go to the 20th. See if there's something scheduled for the 20th. It's the third Thursday. Should have a PTO meeting. But it's not listed. So, okay, we're just going to stop that. And we're going to go back to our report. And maybe I can get the time, but it's at the Rawson Farmhouse, right north of Clifton School. On Friday, September 21st, Rick Mallette will have some art in a group show at the Weston Gallery. Rick Mallette is a Clifton artist, and he's exhibiting 18 painted postcards in the group show, PhotoFocus 2018 Wide-Angle Photography Out of Bounds. The opening reception is Friday, September 21st from 6 to 8 at the Weston Art Gallery, 650 Walnut Street. It's attached to the Arnoff Performance Theater. On Friday, on the Plaza, is Sexy Time, a live band karaoke at 7 p.m. on the Plaza, and at the same time, Lydia's on Ludlow will be serving beer, draft beer, Rheingeist, Truth normally, and they'll have Rheingeist cider, and I believe wine by the glass. And also you can order your food off the menu on the Plaza. Now Saturday on the Plaza will be, on September 22nd, will be the Queen City Balladeers at 7 p.m. And that's all we have with the lineup right now. We have some 3 concerts this week at the Ludlow Garage. I'll be getting to them shortly. The final deadline for the golden ticket is September 29th. The exhibition dates is November 2nd to December 15th, and the opening is just November 2nd. It's going to be at the Trailside Nature Center. The theme of this show is Brunet Woods. Going to things that happen weekly here. The fish delivery is today around noon. Every Tuesday and Friday, the fish is delivered here at Clifton Market. On Friday and Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. is the tastings at Ludlow Wines. You get a flight of 4 glasses for $10 with a complimentary cheese plate. Now, monthly events here in Clifton. There's the Poppy Pop-Up, the Pop-Up Puppy Party. It's on the 4th Monday. So it's on the 4th Monday of every month, and I wish I could find the time of that. I'm going to have to do some more research here. So that's all. So let's go to the flyers. We'll go to Clifton Market flyer first. We got southern grown sweet potatoes, 59 cents a pound. Fresh red ripe, fresh from the field, round red tomatoes, $1.49 a pound. Midwest grown green bell peppers or cucumbers, 59 cents a pound. Oh, 59 cents each. I'm sorry. California grown organic celery hearts, 2-pack, 2 for $5. Organic acorn butternut or spaghetti squash, $1.49 a pound. Fresh organic California strawberries, 16-ounce package, $2.99 each. Triple chocolate single layer cake, save $1 at $8.99. The Clifton Market yellow or chocolate cupcake, save $1 at $3.59. The Boar's Head oven gold roast turkey breast, save $1 at $8.99 a pound. Boar's Head yellow or white Vermont cheddar, save $1 at $4.49 a pound, and it's sliced to order. On the catch of the day, we have Gold Coast shrimp, save $1, $10.99 a pound. Fresh Atlantic salmon, farm raised, save $1 at $11.99 a pound. Tuna poke, made fresh daily at $9.99 a pound. A whole shrimp rings, thaw and serve, 10-ounce package, save $1.30, $4.99. And from the fresh cut meat section, we have USDA choice chuck roast, save $1 at $3.99 a pound. Center cut bone-in pork chops, save $1 at $1.99 a pound. Clifton Market marinade chicken breast, save $1 at $4.99 a pound. Butterball turkey bacon, 99 cents each, save 90 cents. Smithfield smoked sausage, save $1 at $2.99 each. Armour meatballs, original or Italian style, save $1.50 at $3.49 each. Now here's the beer and wine specials. Jimmy was on vacation last week, so we're looking forward to having him come over and talk about what he did and what's the new thing on the menu. So I was told today that this beer is only available here in Clifton Market. Tour Sur Citra, dry hop sour pale ale, 1 pint, $6.49. Taft Oktoberfest German style lager, 6-pack for $9.99. Our red selection is Spoke and Barrel Cabernet Sauvignon at $17.99. The Pinot The white selection, save $10, is the Pinot Project 2017 Pinot Grigio for $12.99. That was the second page of the flyer. Let's go to the first page. On the top of the leader is a USDA choice 80% lean ground beef. Save $1.50 at $2.49 a pound. My partner, Irene, made me a wonderful meatloaf yesterday with this ground beef, and it was really super. Thank you. Pork shoulder roast, save 50 cents, $1.99 a pound. A new crop California cantaloupe, 2 for $3. Are you Brian?
No.
No, I thought I confused you with somebody else. Organic, fresh red or white seedless grapes, $1.99 a pound. And this is the real bargain here. Well, they're all bargains, but there's Kristen. Maxwell House coffee, 24.5 to 30.6 ounces, assorted varieties, save $2.50, $6.99 each. So that's about twice as much coffee as you normally would have. Maxwell House coffee, assorted varieties, save $2.50 at $6.99 each. Just the big container of coffee. And manwich sauce, 15 to 15.5 ounces, save 29 cents each at 5 for $5. Bounty essential paper towel, 6 big rolls, assorted varieties for a $2.40, save $2.40 at $4.99. The last selection on the front page of the flyer is the Florida natural grapefruit or orange juice, 59 ounce, save $1.19 each, 2 for $5. So there you go. That's the flyer from Clifton Market. Let's go to the other flyers that we have on the street. Probably the most exciting is the Bear Cash coupon book that's in the blue kiosk spread around Clifton and UC. Bearcash.com. Tom Rizzo has worked with Keith on getting a nice ad for the students. It's on the inside top. 10% off your grocery purchase, valid with coupon and any student ID, student or college ID. So 10% off your groceries. It's good till October 15th. So you have to get the coupon. Now you can also go to bearcash.com and you can select on Cincinnati. And the first thing that comes up is the Bear Cash coupon for Clifton Market. So I think that would be a valid coupon. So we'll see. You'll have to ask your cashier. I have to get some sort of validation, but I think that would certainly be valid as a coupon. Otherwise, there's always a kiosk right outside the store here where I'm broadcasting. And in front of Graders, there's another kiosk, the blue kiosk with the Bear Cash coupons. And we'll just go quickly through the other products. I mean, the other companies that are in this issue on Clifton. We have Dewey's Pizza has a nice selection of coupons. Anbar India, $4 off second lunch entree, $6 off second dinner entree. The Esquire always has nice coupons. So, free movie, one free admission with purchase of one admission of equal or greater value. Then we have the Corinthian pizza pan. There's a double spread, lots of nice coupons there. So thank you, Tom, for putting that together. It's great that we get a presence in the Bear Cash. Now let's go to the Ace Hardware flyer. Probably the best thing going here is the buy two, get one free for your furnace air filter. It's time to change those. Various lawn products, your toys, $10. They have two different DeWalt 20-volt max lithium-ion combo kits. One has a table saw for $279.99, and then the one without the table saw also offers a pack of drill bits for $189.99. They got a leaf blower for $44.99, a Remington 2-in-1 electric chainsaw, pole saw, reaches up to 15 feet, pole extends to over 9 feet for $69.99. We have a canopy, 10 by 10 pop-up, instant canopy for $59.99. Various Scott's turf filter and Ace turf products. We got driveway sealer at $22.99 for a 4.75 gallon tub of a Blackjack 7-year driveway filler and sealer. Also a $14.99 gallon of Kills It 2 latex primer sealer. There's a 8-foot type 2 fiberglass step ladder for $69.99. And on the back page, there's you've got your canning supplies, small jars and large jars, lids, folding polypropylene tables, 6-foot folding half table for $29.99, and the folding chair to go with that, $11.99. And here's the best part of the Ace Flyer is the snow blowers. You can get a 21-inch electric start, single stage snow thrower for $429.99. And if you want to bump up to the Cadillac, there's the 24-inch self-propelled dual stage snow thrower. Hey, Holly, look at this. A mutant twin.
Come get your natural food art at Clifton Market.
Thank you, Dolly. She's our cake decorator. So people are always having a request of various, you could imagine the diverse things that she has to write on cakes. So let's get that done. We're closing out the Ace Hardware flyer, and the big item here is the 24-inch self-propelled dual stage snow thrower with electric start. Both of them have electric start, which would be great on a cold day. And this one is for $679.99, and that's the end of the flyer for Ace Hardware. Let's go to the CBS flyer, and the big special in this issue is the vitamins. There's numerous vitamins. Seems like this is the season for vitamins. Plus products for hair coloring, makeup specials. They still have the gift bag. You buy $30 worth of makeup, but Motrin PM, buy one get one 50% off. Miralax mix and pack, buy one get one 50% off. CVS flavor chews, buy one get one 50% off. Whey protein with card, Body Fortress Whey protein powder, $19.99. We have numerous allergy medicines available. Mucinex, Delsum, Hall's cough drops, or Kids Pops, 10 count. Fight allergies every day. Nasal spray, allergy relief, non-drowsy allergy relief. We got nature-made chewable C vitamins, high potency D3, adult gummies, vitamin C, women's health, Nature's Bounty, hair, skin, and nail gummies with biotin and collagen, buy one get one free. Hair, skin, and nails extra strength argan oil infused. Skin nourishment ageless eye. So they're all buy one get one free. So thanks for CBS for that great flyer. We've got the I I forgot to give this paper down to my wife. She asked me to print it out. That's not good. Oh, have to worry about that later. Let's go to what's playing at CVS. I mean, let's see what's playing. On CityBeat Music Tuesday. At Bogart's, we have the Wonder Years with Hot Mulligan, Super Whatever, and The Color of Sound. 7 p.m. It's Pop and Rock. There's a cover. So that's a Northside Tavern. Usney with Colicant and Castless. 9 p.m. Metal. That's at Northside Tavern. And the Northside Yacht Club has Light Beams, Knife, The Symphony, and Sleep Crawler at 9 p.m. It's post-punk. So that's from the music lineup. And let's just go to the FotoFocus is coming up. Our FotoFocus show here is going to take place at the Esquire Theater. And it's September 27th to February 28th. The Clifton Cultural Arts Center has put this together in working with the Esquire Theater. And they're going to show Jens Rosenkrantz Jr., Small Towns and Long Views, a carefully curated from nearly 20,000 images taken since 2014. Over 20,000 miles, Jens Rosenkrantz, Small Town and Long Views documents a personal archive that marks the time and place of extraordinary travel. So I look forward to going to the opening of that. Surprised they don't list it here. Maybe they do, since it's number 37. Let's see if we can quickly go to, okay, here it is. It just shows the hours. Free to the public. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go back. Let's go to the flyers. Let's go to the GoFundMe page for Clifton Market. Let's see what we have. We're still at $41.50. We got numerous perks for small donations. The last donation was at 14 days ago. So we're looking to see if we can jumpstart that GoFundMe page. I'm going to have to look into seeing about where those coffee cups are coming. We can get find some. If you donate $125, you get all the perks: free pizza, $5 off $25 order, 10% off a grocery order, and then the last one is you get free coffee for a year and a Clifton Market coffee mug. So let's go to the Ludlow Garage to see who's playing at the garage. This Thursday, September 20th, is the High Kings. It's Irish folk. Tickets are $25 to $45. You can always go on the LudlowGarageCincinnati.com website, and they have you click on the events and then more details, you can get a little YouTube video of the music so you can test it out. On Friday, September 21st, we have Animal Years. It's rock. Tickets are $10 to $15. Looks like 3 gentlemen. And then Saturday, this Saturday, September 22nd, is jazz from Vince Ingalia. So looks like he's a saxophone player. It's all ages, and tickets are $5 to $65. So that's the lineup from the Ludlow Garage. Let's go to upcoming events at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. on September, that was just opened, was the community Uptown and Around Town, Uptown and Around Community Art Show. It's at the Avondale Business Center. It's going on now till the 29th. If you go down Wolper and up Forest and take a left on Reading Road, it's about a mile down the road on the left. It's a modern, low building, and that's the Avondale Business Center, and they have a wonderful space there to show. And this is the show where anyone can submit a piece. There's no application fee, and all works are accepted. So that's the 3635 Reading Road, Cincinnati, Ohio. And this on September 19th is the Sunset Salons at the Civic Garden Center. They'll be talking about native plants, shrubs, and trees. That's at the Civic Garden Center, 2715 Reading Road, 45206. So let's see, the 19th, that would be Thursday, this Thursday, Sunset Salons. Then the next show opening up is the 27th at the Esquire Theater, FotoFocus. So we'll go back. That's what's up and going with the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. Let's go to Clifton Plaza. I think I've already mentioned what's playing, but we'll run through it again. We have on Friday, September 21st is Sexy Time. It's a live band karaoke. And on the 22nd, we have the Queen City Balladeers on Saturday, the 22nd at 7 p.m. And you can always get food and drink thanks to Lydia's on logo. So that's the lineup at Clifton Plaza. And let's go back to canselementary.org. I can't believe I can't get I can't get the finding of where the PTO meeting is this Thursday. Just doesn't seem possible. So let's go here on the 18th. Doesn't say there's anything. Let's go to the 19th. It doesn't show anything. So gee. Well, anyway, we'll keep working on that. Let's go back and see if we can actually go to the search. I'm sure that's the link, canselementary.org. You know, they mean well when they put together something like this, but it's not rocket science. It's really just, let's go back. So let's go to tabs. Let's go to the blog at Gaslight Properties. We're always excited to see if Jeff Wilson has a new blog. Let's go to all posts. The last blog of Jeff's was all about the Esquire Theater and the special events that they have there. It seems like every day is a new event. Let's go to UC Sports. UC is going to play Ohio University this Saturday. And today we have women's volleyball in Western Kentucky, women's golf in Greenville, North Carolina. Let's go to the 20th, September 20th. women's tennis in Milwaukee, women's soccer in Memphis. On Friday, we have women's volleyball in Greenville, women's tennis in Milwaukee, and women's tennis in Peoria, Illinois, the Bradley Invitational. And let's go confirm this, the 22nd. UC plays Ohio University. Time to be announced. It's here. So we also have women's tennis in Milwaukee and Peoria. That's UC Sports. Let's go to the College Conservatory of Music. On September 21st, that's Friday, we have the CCM Women's Series, A New Beginning. It's at 8 p.m. And on the 23rd, Sunday, 7 p.m. is the CCM Jazz Series, The Legend of Benny Carter. So, thank you for that. And now we'll get to the Esquire Theater, and we'll see that. Hey, Chris, we're going to get you to come over and say hello this time? Okay. You got your business. Well, I understand. Howdy. I'm live on YouTube. Well, we talk about everything Clifton here. So we also mention the market occasionally. So for 90 minutes, you can tune in and find out everything you want to know about Clifton.
YouTube has everything these days.
Thank you. So at the Esquire, we have Art House Day. It's Sunday, this Sunday, September 22nd. There's going to be numerous movies: The Big Bad Fox, Other Tales, Baghdad Cafe, and Being John Malkovich. It says, join us for our third annual Art House Theater Day. Art House Theater Day celebrates the art house theater and the cultural role it plays in a community. It is a day to recognize the year-round contributions of film and filmmakers, patrons, projectionists, and staff, and the brick-and-mortar theaters that are passionately dedicated to providing access to the best cinematic experience, Movie Pass accepted. So at 1 p.m. we have The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales. At 4 p.m. we have the Baghdad Cafe. And at 7 p.m. we have Being John Malkovich. I'll read a little trailer, synopsis of the cartoon, The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales. Whoever thinks that the countryside is calm and peaceful is mistaken. In it we find especially agitated animals. A fox that thinks it's a chicken, a rabbit that acts like a stork, and a duck who wants to replace Father Christmas. If you want to take a vacation, keep driving past this place. And Baghdad Cafe, the synopsis is, after breaking down in the middle of the California desert, a German couple begin to argue and the wife walks. She ends up at a flea-bitten truck stop that is the second home to a group of odd characters, and she begins to transform their lives. The Baghdad Cafe. Now, Being John Malkovich, the synopsis is, a puppeteer discovers a portal that leads literally into the head of movie star John Malkovich. So that's all this Sunday, Art House Day at Esquire Theater. Fantastic. We still have the Women in 21st Century Latin American Film Series. It's sponsored by UC's Center for Film and Media Studies and the Department of Romance, Languages, and Literatures. So 20 on September 20th. That's this, let's see, today's 18th. It'll be Thursday at 7 p.m. is La Yuma. So that's the next film coming up. And now on the marquee, on the regular marquee, we have Juliet Naked, Black Klansman, The Miseducation of Cameron Post, McQueen, 8th Grade, and 3 Identical Strangers. Also on Thursday is Thursdays, $3 beers all day before 9. And that's all we have from the Esquire Theater right now. Later I'll read the weekly specials. Let's go to the news record and see what's new on the news record. I'm beginning to wonder if it's a daily or a weekly. The app is basically for a smartphone, and I don't see any news about UC, so we'll go on with some the next in the queue. What's next? The Clifton Cultural Arts Center. This is a website that's dedicated to telling us what's next, and we don't see any. We don't see any breaking news on that. June 28th was a park board presentation. You can sign up and you can put your email address in and sign up for latest updates for what's next at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. The Clifton Performance Theater. It's in the Black Box Theater in the basement across from CBS. They've also moved over to giving some performances at Liberty Exhibition Hall. That's in North Side. We don't see anything coming up soon. This Friday at the Clifton Performance Theater is Luna. It's an improv dealing with the Harry Potter series. Luna, as you might remember, was one of J.K. Rowling's weirdest character, the quirky oddball Luna Lovegood. So at 8 p.m. for the next 3 Fridays is Luna, a Wizarding World parody at the Clifton Performance Theater in the basement Black Box Theater across from CBS. So that's happening there. And let's go back. Let's go to Laurel Foods. I called up Laurel Foods because Laurel Foods is the major grocery supplier here at Clifton Market, and they've been especially generous in allowing us to get started. It's very important that we get our sales up to 160,000 so that we can show that we're a viable, profitable market. It's been an incredible struggle to sway the citizens and the region to embrace the market. It's the only community-owned grocery store in Cincinnati. We don't have a history of community-owned stores, and we're trying to break new ground in Cincinnati. If we can show Cincinnati that we can have a community-owned grocery store, then neighborhoods like Northside will benefit from our spearheaded effort. So it says our mission, this is Laurel Foods, our major supplier. They're based in Kentucky. It says our mission is to conduct our business with a passion for success and the commitment to unite with our customers, suppliers, and associates to provide a fair and open business environment that will produce exceptional results for all. Thank you. Let's go to the calendar of Laurel Foods. And there are no events for this month. There's a fall food show. It's the LGC Food Show and Management Seminars. I don't know where that was. There's a Laurel Foods, Laurel Grocery Company is on Facebook. Let's see what comes up there. Taking some time to load. We'll just have to wait, see about that. We'll have to come back. But it's been family-owned wholesaler serving family-owned retailers since 1922. Let's go to the menu here and see if we can. Okay, we're just going to move on. We're going to go to we picked out a new link this time, the Cincinnati Zoo. We want to see what's happening at the Cincinnati Zoo. So I know that in the past they've had music on Thursdays. And we're excited to see if we can see if that's still going on at this time of year. Events, Ultimate Educator Expo, September 18th. So that's today. Ultimate Educator Expo. Ultimate Educator Expo. You can register online, free tri-state educator event. Tri-state educators are invited to the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden for the 2018 Ultimate Educator Expo. The event, hosted by the zoo in partnership with Greater Cincinnati Environmental Educators, the GCEE, takes place at the Cincinnati Zoo's Harold C. Schott Education Center annually. All environmental educators and teachers, both formal and informal, are welcome to come to this free event. When? It's from 2:30 to 6:30, Tuesday, September 18th, and that's today. So I'm glad we went on the Cincinnati Zoo's website and we're able to. It's at the Cincinnati Zoo Education Center at 3400 Vine Street, 45220. And the features are informative breakout sessions, free zoo admission and parking, over 35 environmental exhibitors, lots of fabulous door prizes, complimentary food and beverages, and special animal appearances. So this is an incredible event. I can't believe it that I was able to luck out in this and we get to see this happen real time here on Tuesday. It's still an opportunity to sign up. Also in the future, on September 21st, that's Friday, is Dinner with the Animals, but I'm sorry, it's sold out. So, and then we have the Bowling for Rhinos off-site fundraiser is September 29th. We'll talk more about that later, but that's from the zoo. Thank you for that. And let's go to the Clifton Market Beer Store. Jimmy, at our wine and beer connoisseur here, has directed me to beermenus.com. And if you search for Clifton Market, it'll come up with a list of recommendations. It was just updated today, September 18th. This is all the beers that are here exclusively. So on the top of the list is the AleSmith Nut Brown Ale. It's a 5% beer and it's from San Diego, California. We got a 12-ounce 6-pack cans for $12.99. We have Grim icing on the cake, Imperial Stout. It's 10%. From Brooklyn, New York, a pint for $10.99. It's a rare and it's a great brewery. It's listed. Bottles. We have 8 Wired, the Big Smoke Porter. It's a smoked beer, 6.2%, and it's from Warkworth, New Zealand. And a pint for $9.99. Angry Orchard, the Muse. It's a cider, 7.7%. It's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and a 750 milliliter bottle is $14.99. Ashpal Blush English cider. It's 4%. It's from Ashpal Hall, Denbigh. I suppose that's England. An 11-ounce bottle for $4.99. Now I see right now they're going in alphabetical order, so this could take quite a while to list all the beers. So it's really expansive list of beers. Let's see if we can. I guess we're just going to go with recommendations. It's in beta mode, but we're going to come back to this every day and mention a few beers. I'll just scroll down and take some random beers too. Let's go view all cans. It looks like there's seemingly hundreds of beers, but let's go to the last beer in the queue. The Zum Irrig Jean Stickel Alt, wet hopped. It's a 12-ounce, 4-pack cans for $17.49. So that's the last. And the beer on this list. Gee, it's just incredible, the diversity of beers here at Clifton Market. So thank you very much for that, Jimmy. I hope we can get Jimmy come over here and say a few words, but he's just come back from vacation, so he's got a lot of work to do. Let's go to tabs. And let's just go back here and maybe we can once again give it a try to we can get something, but it's not coming forth. I was interested in the PTO meeting but it's just not coming up. So let's move on to our schedule and see if I've missed anything. We've been working on the internet. Let's go to social media now. Let's go to NextDoor, see what's happening at Clifton NextDoor. Hello, we're live on YouTube. Well, we have an injured cat. Sorry to hear that. Here, Clifton Fest GoFundMe page from Jeff Wilson. Says Clifton Fest is one of the great traditions in Clifton, bringing together lots of people and showing off the neighborhood, which along with its rich history has experienced many exciting new developments recently. A GoFundMe page has been formed in order to help pay for the event, which isn't free. Among other things, Clifton Fest has to pay for music, artists, infrastructure, and insurance. Any contributions, even tiny little ones, would be appreciated. See you, Kristen. So it's click here to go to Clifton Fest GoFundMe page. From Tony Kinnett, there's an update on a cat found on MLK. Samantha Shattuck requested a Brunet Woods update, and it was a misnomer. She used the word construction because there is no construction. They're waiting for an environmental impact statement for the CCAC to go into the parks, the Brunet Woods, but I suppose that means that a site was selected, but we do not know what site was selected. Maybe it's multiple different sites and they're having multiple impact statements. So somebody's looking for a snare drum. So Clifton News from Clifton Town Meeting has a post. They're encouraging you to sign up for to see past issues of the Clifton News and CTM agendas. We always look forward to reading the minutes as they become available. We can look and see if we have a new one, but the last one was May of 2018. Now they're always asking me to sign in, so we're going to oblige them. And I have to do it every time, so I remember my password. So doesn't look like there's a lot of excitement going on here. They meant as soon as I reach my post about my broadcast of yesterday, it's time to move on. So we're going to go to let's go to Twitter. See what's trending on Twitter. Let's get to the top of the feed. We're almost into the first hour of the show. And the first post here on Twitter is Clifton Market. Eat this yum. Enjoy a tasting with us today and sample sweet and savory jams and marmalades. Hello, hello, welcome. There's a regular customer here. I see her all the time. So there's a jam tasting today at 11 a.m. Well, that's right now. Let's see. No, it must be in the back then. There's another post on Twitter from Clifton Market. It says, "Happy Friday. Stop in for a tasting." Well, I guess these posts from Twitter don't seem to be up to date. This is 3 days ago at the jam tasting. That's what I thought. So I don't see anything more current. So we're just going to move on. I thought that jam tasting was a while back. Let's go to Instagram. See if we have anything on Instagram. And don't see anything current. Nothing relating to Clifton. I'm trying to sign up for everything Clifton so that I get, when I pull up Instagram, we have an immediate complete feed of everything Clifton. At this moment, we don't see anything happening. So we got through Instagram, Twitter, and NextDoor. Let's go to Facebook, and let's search for Clifton Market. See if they have anything up and running today. Oh, great. This is 1 hour ago. Happy National Cheeseburger Day. Today is National Cheeseburger Day. Come in and build your own cheeseburger today at our Burger Fixins Bar. Okay. This is what we like. On sale today, $5.99. Save $1. National Cheeseburger Day. Oh, I'm going to have to get one before I leave. Look at this. Incredible. Build your own cheeseburger today. During National Cheeseburger Day, $5.99. Save $1. And yesterday was Happy National Apple Dumpling Day. Wow. I should have had an apple dumpling yesterday. Well, we're going to check back here off and on because this is where we can get the note, all the news about Clifton Market on Facebook. So that's the place to go. Let's go to Clifton Town Meeting on Facebook and see if there's anything there that posted. I guess we could also search out cans. We might have a better idea, get something more current with these. Oh, look, Clifton Town Meeting. Oh, it was yesterday. It was the Poppy Pup-Up. The pop-up puppy party at the Plaza was yesterday. It was at 11:06 p.m.? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm sorry. This was when it was posted. The next Clifton pop-up puppy party is Monday, September 24th at 5:30 p.m. That's Monday. This coming Monday, September 24th at 5:30 is the September Poppy Pup-Up in Clifton Plaza. Okay, so we're gonna spend more time working on going to Facebook from now on to get the hot scoop on what's happening. We have the Honeysuckle Hit Squad coming to Brunet Woods, and that's going to be Saturday, September 29th at 9 a.m. They meet at the Trailside Nature Center, so we're going to talk about that later when it comes up in the future. So great, that's great. Let's see if we can find some other. Let's go to Clifton Fest on Ludlow. See if they have anything late put up. One hour ago, Clifton Fest on Ludlow. Thanks to Petey's Pet Shop and Howell Avenue Pet Hospital for sponsoring this artist. So we have a thank you, Petey's Pet Shop and Howell Avenue Pet Hospital for sponsoring this artist. And it's, are you interested in sponsoring? Well, you can email info@cliftonfest.com. The artist who's sponsored is the blue dog motif. So here yesterday from Clifton Fest on Ludlow, I'm not sure if Maria is coming back, but I know Emily Mason is. Emily Mason did the water scene of the city with starry night and sunset below. If you're interested in becoming a chalk artist for Clifton Fest, email info@cliftonfest.com. On September 15th, they posted they are still in need of a few chalk artists, so put in your bid right away. So that's everything from Clifton Fest. I think we can really see now. Let's go to Clifton, Cincinnati. All good news. This is a new Facebook page put together by Kathy Pachinko. Let's see what the latest post is there. Sean Kelly has a nice photograph of a Clifton monarch enjoying the final days of the zinnias. And that's about all we have on Facebook. So let's go to, we're just about finished with, let's go back to my timeline and see if I've missed anything. We tried to check out the zoo, and we're excited about that event today, and Laurel Foods. We mentioned that the fish is, every delivery is every Tuesday and Friday at noon, so the fresh fish is coming in right now. the specials at the Esquire that are ongoing is Mondays is Boomers Night. So customers 60 years or older get in. Tickets are only $6. Tuesdays, today, is Cheap Movie Night, where tickets are only $6 for all customers. That's Tuesday, today. Wednesdays is wine at half price. And Thirsty Thursday offers $3 beers until 9 p.m. So we'll talk a little bit about the market news. If you haven't been in the store lately, we have some wonderful orange shopping bags now. And you can get your dry cleaning done here at the market. I have some new yard signs. This is one of them here. The baby is on the back of every yard sign with the logo and a slogan. And I've also produced some buttons that you can actually put your name in and become an ambassador for the market. I'm sure they're in a basket somewhere for sale. You can shop online at Clifton Market. I'm encouraging senior citizens to shop online, and then maybe they can take the bus from the senior rec center to pick up their groceries. This is our online shopping website was sponsored by TriHealth. TriHealth offers free delivery to the concierge desk at two of their hospitals, the Good Sam Hospital and Bethesda Oak Hospital. So all patients and employees of Bethesda Oak and Good Sam has free delivery to the concierge and saving $10. The online shopping, you can do it, and you can come downstairs and park in the designated spot underneath the building to pick up your groceries. There's a $2 fee for shopping and curbside pickup. So that's the online shopping. And as far as things that are being done, we hope to get a triple sink out on the front so we can serve hot dogs and hamburgers and veggie burgers during Clifton Fest. There's many things that you can do for Clifton Market, but probably the most exciting one is to get a gift card for $500. So if you get a card for $500, Keith will give you an extra $25. So for $500, you can get a gift card for $525. Now, it's my understanding that when you do this, you actually get two gift cards. One gift card for $250 and the other one is for $275. So that's probably the number one thing that you can do for Clifton Market is to get a gift card, and you can use it to buy your groceries. You can buy shares. They're $200 a share. You can make a loan. We're encouraging 300 supporters to make a loan of $1,000 and give us our $300,000 in operating capital that we never gave the store when it opened. Also, our main goal is to get our sales up to 160,000. So that's going to take about a third more customers in the store at any one time when you come in. So remember that it's important to support your market during this difficult startup phase. Now, simple things that you can do for the market is you can come in and bag groceries, or you can pick up a broom and sweep a little bit, empty the trash cans. All these are multiplied tenfold when people see their neighbors helping the market. So if we don't raise our sales up to 160,000, the market is going to suffer some dire consequences. And this is why I started the live broadcast, to keep you up to date. So far, I've been going on to my third week of live broadcast, and we haven't had a disaster yet, but possible changes could be hours. We could change our hours. We could rent space downstairs. There's two large rooms that have access to a loading dock. We could bring in lottery tickets. We could sell premium cigars. We could maybe put a Starbucks in the cafe here to bring in traffic. We could sell the building. So there's numerous things that could happen, but we don't want them to happen until if we can only get our sales up to 160,000. We could be in the black and we could show our suppliers and lenders that we mean business. So that's about all I have here in the lineup. Let's go to, I was going to go to reading the Clifton Chronicle. I want to go immediately to, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the cans. Hey, Rama. Not today. Oh, did you see that great interview? Your son?
No.
Oh, it's on. Yes, the other day he was here, and he brought some balloons over, and it's great.
Where?
He was. They were distributing balloons here. They're still hanging. They're showing around the market. He brought them in, and we had a nice interview.
An interview of him?
Yes, yes.
He's such a space cadet. He doesn't even tell me. I just dropped him back at his house.
Well, that's a college student for you, isn't it?
Well, that's Krishna Nelson for you.
Oh, that's Krishna Nelson.
Krishna is just like, what, huh? I mean, he's so, he can be so smart, so focused and so organized, and he can be just the opposite.
Yes, yes. My daughter's the same way.
And then she looks at you like, and then he acts like, why are you asking me all these questions? It's so weird, it's so weird. And I'm like, it's only weird because you haven't answered in a consistent way anything that I asked you.
Right.
Making me wonder what the hell is going on. The suspicion is created by your behavior, not by mine.
Right.
He's like, he thinks I'm over the top because I ask so many questions.
I know. It's
So you have the same problem.
it's
not
tough to
just-
be teach young people how to be adults.
It's tough to teach them how to communicate.
Communicate, yes.
Yeah, it's just basically what? You text them what? You just texted me. Oh, yeah, right.
That was a butt text. I mean, you know.
Yeah, pocket dial, butt text,
Yeah.
ask communication.
Well, thank you, Rama.
Good to see you.
I'm
You
trying.
were very relaxed after your trip. Did you have a good time?
Oh yes. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the PTO meeting for the new school. They meet every third Thursday.
You put yourself in charge of that as well?
Well, I announce all the events. Like today at the zoo, they have a great free event for educators, and you can go there, and there's free food, exhibitors, all free today at the zoo.
Oh.
So we go through what's happening at the zoo, CCM, UC Sports, you know, everything in Clifton in an hour and a half. But the
Must not be a podcast.
oh, here it is. I got it here. CANS, the advisory group, meets monthly every third Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Rawson Farmhouse next to the Clifton School Building. So that's this Thursday at 7 p.m. Drew Swastano is the president of the CANS PTO.
Talk about it. Nicholas Holland told me that he got as much grief from it as I got from
Well, sit down if you want.
No, I'm not
Okay.
talking on your camera.
Okay.
As much as CCAC tried to give me grief, Leslie tried to give me grief about their proposal to plant building Brunet Woods. Have you heard anything lately from them? They better be looking for alternatives.
There's the environmental impact statement that's coming, and I suppose that means they're probably evaluating
No,
several
they're not.
sites.
Nothing's been done.
Well,
Absolutely nothing.
well, it could be true.
No, it is true. The Park Board of Commissioners has to vote on it
Yeah.
first.
Well, yes, that's true. And yesterday, I read an extensive number of documents about the two meetings and what the results were for the. So we got a lot of news out about that yesterday.
There was nothing ever authorized by the Park Board.
No, nothing's come up yet. They're still waiting
I
to
was
vote.
at those meetings,
Huh?
and they've actually, including Clifton Town Meeting trustees who were at some of these meetings, they don't even seem to understand what was said versus what they want to have been said. So,
I know it's up to the Parks Department to make the decision now,
correct,
and then when they do, we can move ahead.
correct. So, but have you heard about them looking for alternative sites by any chance?
From all the documents that I read, which was all the breakout sessions from the August 25th meeting
Wait,
and
you're
the
talking
posted
about
notes.
you're talking about Perks documents, you're talking about CCAC documents?
No, this is the community info.
Engagement. Yeah,
Engagement.
they already did all
What
of
they
that.
mentioned was there's a building on Bishop that for sale that butts up against the pond, and they suggested that maybe that's an idea.
Oh, right. Which one is that?
I suppose if you just go on Bishop, you can see which house is for sale, but it could be an option.
Right?
So, and they mentioned some other spots that are adjacent to the park. So anyway, that's a
So
new
that
alternative.
came up from the
The
conversation.
community session, the breakouts, the post-it notes. So,
Yes, yes.
so
You know that the park had already posted all of that, supposedly.
yes,
the link to their
yes,
analysis.
I printed it out and read most of it.
All right. Okay. That's what you went and read.
So we're
Okay.
just trying to keep everybody up to date, and hopefully, if any breaking news, I'll have it here first. See you, Rama.
If it's going to be a break, I'll give you a heads up.
Yes.
Because as chair of the Parks Committee, I'm in
Yes.
contact. This Thursday, there's a Park Board of Commissioners meeting again, and I'm going to be attending it.
Yes.
Every Thursday.
Well, you come by and update us. We'd love to hear it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for what you're doing. I'm good to see you all tanned and happy. You look really happy.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Rama.
Are you having entry in the golden ticket, by the way?
I do, yes.
You do. When's the deadline, or when was
The deadline is the September 29th.
And is it everybody gets one piece in, but then
No, you
the
can,
juries decide, or how does that work?
You can submit more pieces. I think it's 20, 25 or 35 to start, and then $10 to get additional pieces.
Okay, but it's still a juried event
Yes,
or not?
yes, a
So
very-
the jury does.
Yes, a very sophisticated jury.
Yes, I know. Remember when Aaron Betsky chose
Yes.
mine over a whole bunch of other
see,
Christian artists,
it was
and
a great
everyone was
honor.
like, oh!
It was a great honor,
I know it was. I couldn't remember his name until I saw your face right now, and it came click.
right? Right. So
What is Irene doing with herself, by the way?
She's still working in aging. She's at a meeting today, helping an aging group. I mean,
Is she
the
working
supporters.
as paid or
No,
unpaid
it's just
volunteer?
it's just engagement,
That's good.
using her knowledge.
Of course, which is what I'm doing.
Yes, yes.
I just retired earlier than she did. So. But all right. Well,
Thank you,
good
Rama.
to see you.
Thank you. It was like a pseudo interview.
I hope it wasn't on tape.
Oh, it was on tape. It's all live. So let's go. We were in our last part of our meeting, and I'm talking on the camera. Yesterday I mentioned Frederick Thomas. Frederick Thomas was a very well-known Cliftonite, socialite. He worked with Sandy Cohen and E.P. Harris on the Chronicle when I started helping. And recently, this was about a year ago, I visited Fred and at the nursing home and played my guitar for him. Also at the same time I met Joan Strader. And we're going to read a story about Joan Strader's house. It was on WCPO news about the auction. You might not know that there was a possibility that the Art Center could go into the Strader house, but after examining it, it didn't seem possible. So this is the obit of Frederick Thomas, 1944 to 2017. Frederick Howard Thomas, 73, of Cincinnati, Ohio, passed away peacefully on October 2nd, 2017 at the Alzheimer's Center. He was born to Francis and Graydon Thomas in Baltimore, Maryland on May 23, 1944. After graduating from the West Point Military Academy, Frederick served his country in the United States Army during Vietnam, where he was earned a Bronze Star. He served in Germany, where he was part of a team dedicated to nuclear research. In the 1980s and 1990s, Frederick and his business partner, Ermengarde Hayman, owned and operated their own software company, Gardenia Programs, based in Cincinnati. Shortly before his diagnosis with Alzheimer's disease, Frederick completed writing a book, War is a Head Game, about his time in Vietnam. Frederick's son, Stephen, reminded family and friends of his dad's reverence for his own father, Graydon, as he dedicated his book to him by a son who loved and respected him as much as any son ever could. Frederick was fluent in computer programming, but his true love of the English language was expressed in the prolific poetry that flowed from his hand. In addition to English, he was fluent in German, Spanish, and Italian, and he was a conversant in French. Frederick is survived by his longtime loving companion, Sandy Cohen, his sons, Stephen Thomas and Michael Vita Thomas, and daughter, Christine Jose Gonzalez. 7 grandchildren and siblings, Phyllis Sullivan, Lynn Jim Anderson, Marion and Mark Miller, George Thomas. He is also survived by his much-loved double pedigree terrier, Rob Roy McGrader, the finest lad in all the land. Son Michael recalls Frederick's role as a father to his children. He was always known as Dad. To my father, however, Steve, Christine, and I would lovingly be known as Stepanik, Mo Twits, and Moose, respectively. Our childhood nicknames may have appeared silly to the outside observer, but embodied the jovial and clever nature of my father that we loved and admired as children and adults. Those who knew him well understood that he had a knack for making you feel special through his personalized rendition of well-known songs, TV commercials, poems, historic figures, and works of literature. Dad was one-of-a-kind original who expressed his love for those around him in his own unique, unconventional way. Sandy recalls half-jokingly that one of the major loves of his life was Paris. I have a good reason to believe that this is where his spirit currently resides. I know that he is having a wonderful time and that he wishes that we all could be there with him today. So it talks about the visitation and his burial will take place at Spring Grove Cemetery, his favorite place. So that's the obit of Frederick Thomas. He was a great art lover. And I learned many things about him. Let's go to the story about the home tour of the Strader Mansion. Home tour. Villa holds Cincinnati history. It was posted on May 20th of 2016 as a photo by Gary Landers. Returning to the Clifton home in which his father, then University of Cincinnati president, Walter C. Langston, and his mother, Julia Stebbenfield Langston, lived in from 1955 to 1971, was nostalgic but less emotional for Walter E. Langston than his first return there had been 10 years ago. So this was about the auction, I suppose, after Joan's death, but it would be 2016. I suppose the home went up for auction while Joan was at the nursing home. It says the house was crawling with dozens of shoppers who had come to 3650 Clifton Avenue to preview the more than 1,400 items for sale in a May 8th online auction. Langston, who has been Cincinnati's most prominent architectural historian for decades, nevertheless managed to admire the home, which eventually will be sold through the trust of the home's third owners, the late radio announcer Jack Strader and his wife Joan, who has moved out. Langston said he was surprised to see the original architectural drawings for the house's facade framed and with an auction lot tag hanging from it in the hallway of the Strader's house basement. I'd never seen that drawing before, said Langston, who likely has viewed as many historic Cincinnati documents as anyone alive. But he has included in some memorable moments at the house, such as the time the inventor of the oral polio vaccine, Cincinnati infectious disease researcher Dr. Albert B. Sabin, rang their front doorbell. He had come to let my mother be the first civilian to have the sugar cube vaccine, Langston recalled. His mother, however, wasn't home, and Sabin couldn't wait for her, so I was the first civilian. Couldn't wait for her. So I was the first civilian to get the Sabin vaccine right here in the hall. At least that's how I remember it. Cincinnati architect John S. Atkins designed the George S. Wiener built the house. Designed and John S. Wiener built the house for the Henry B. Clausen. For Henry B. Clausen, who was part of the family that owned a venerable interior decor store in downtown Cincinnati for 136 years. Atkins based the 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 5,134 square foot house on Florentine villa architecture, setting it on acreage that was once a cattle ranch owned by the great-grandfather of Jack Strader, Cincinnati steamboat, railroad, banking, and real estate tycoon Jacob Strader. The Clausens filled the home with furniture, artwork, and other decorative items from their family store and passed most of it on to the University of Cincinnati in 1955, when Walter C. Langston chose it to be his presidential estate. Walter E. Langston was 20 years old at the time. He and his brother had rooms upstairs and shared a bathroom. His father worked out of a bedroom suite in the northwest corner of the first floor. I recall a lot of major decisions being negotiated and made there, Langston said of his father's office. Differences in the property today compared with when the Clausens and Langstons occupied it are both structural and cosmetic. The Straders, Langston said, added a back porch overlooking the ravine where Jack relaxed during the years before his 1998 death. Gone is the intricate garden Julia Langston planted in the back of the house, all the way down a ravine to a stream that ran to Brunet Woods a half-mile to the south. Langston said that the Straders covered the medieval-style wooden beams that once spanned the living room ceiling with floral tiles, reportedly imported from Italy. A change, he said, hold the room's Florentine elements together. Enter unto Italy. Well, we have just a few minutes left, and the story goes on and on, so I think we'll probably be able to read the rest of it, and then we'll say goodbye. Let's see. A grandson's memories. Dean Garrog, one of the two Strader grandsons, spent the first 3 years of his life living in the house while his grandparents lived next door. The Clausen and UC house was a wedding gift to his parents from Jack and Joan Strader. Dorig, who lives in Texas and is a security specialist, said he was wonderful memories of the two houses and the yard. We used to love to play in the valley there behind the houses in the woods, Dorig said, because parts of the hill in that valley used to be a trash dump for the farm in the 1800s. We were constantly digging up old beer bottles from Cincinnati breweries. Part of his and his brother's collection is displayed at the Cincinnati Museum Center at Union Terminal. So there we go. That's the end of the story there. A wonderful story about Joan Strader's house and the history of Clifton. So thank you again, live from Clifton Market. I'll be here tomorrow with more exciting news from Clifton.